Welcome back to First Take Math with Brian Thomas. Today's lesson we're going to work on one-step equations using multiply or divide. We should remember from earlier lessons that if I give you this statement, 5 times 4 is equal to 20, we know that that's not true because if you look from the other direction, if I divide the other direction, that should also be a true statement. So 20 divided by 4 should end up being a 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. That's true because 20 divided by 4 is also 5. So it's got to be true both directions. So look at this example. 77 divided by 11 is 7. That has to hold true because if you go the other direction and multiply, so 77 divided by 11 is going to equal 7 because if you multiply 7 times 11, that should get you back to the 77. So it's really important to pick up on the multiplying and dividing relationship. That if you see a division problem, you can check it with multiplication. If you have a multiplication problem, you can verify that using division. Now let's put this to work using this strategy to solve for x. So this equation says some number we call x is being divided by 5, and that has to equal a negative 4. So what number divided by 5 is a negative 4? Well, if I can't see that, what I'm allowed to do is go the other direction, work your way towards the x, if you will, and multiply. Because again, the relationship given is a division problem. So to solve the problem, I can use its reverse relationship, which is multiplication, and find what x is. So x is going to equal then negative 4 times 5. And so we have 4 times 5 is 20, and 1 negative just makes it stay negative. So that would be a negative 20. And we can check it because 20 divided by 5 is a 4, and a negative 20 divided by 5 is actually going to be a negative 4. So if I look at this example, I have 6 is equal to some number divided by 2. I'm trying to find the value of x. What can you divide by 2 and get 12? Well, what I can do is, to solve the problem, is work my way towards the x. Since this relationship is division, what I want to do is use multiplication to solve the problem. So to hold true, x should equal 6 times 2. And 6 times 2 would be 12. So we should be able to see that 12 divided by 2 is indeed 6, so that is the solution to the problem. Again, if we want, we can use what we call set notation. We use these little braces and put the 12 inside there, and that would be our answer. If I look at this example, we have 5 times y is equal to negative 20. Well, we also learned that since this is multiplication, if I work backwards, I can use division to find what y is. I can divide. So y should equal whatever negative 20 divided by 5 is. And that would indeed be a negative 4. And we can kind of check that because 5 times negative 4 does give me a negative 20. So your solution would indeed be y equals negative 4. Or the solution set of a negative 4. On this example, I have negative 12 equals negative 3 times y. Again, to solve for y, if we want, we can go towards the y and use its opposite operation or its reverse operation. Since this is related by multiplication, I can go backwards and use division to find the solution. So y is going to equal then negative 12 divided by a negative 3. Notice again, I'm starting with the negative 12 and I'm working my way back towards the variable. And that will keep the division problem in check. So now we see the answer to be a positive 4. Because we know that a negative and a negative flip it back to a positive. So y would equal a 4. So hopefully that will get you moving in that direction on solving one-step equations with multiplying and dividing.